Before we start, please watch my previous video. The link will be in the description. Amy Schneider returned for her 41st game on Jeopardy! She won a 40-day total of $1,382,800. As explained in the previous video, Ken Jennings' introduction was, as you heard, our returning champion, Amy Schneider, has now been with us for 40 days and 40 nights. She has amassed more than $1.3 million and answered over 1,300 clues correctly. It's been a remarkable run, one for the books. And at this point, one question remains. How long can it go on? Our challengers, Janice and Roan, would like to answer that question by claiming a victory of their own. So the day Matamodio lost, Maya and Bialik described the win as one for the books.
That is one for the books.
The game Amy Schneider loses, not knowing she would. Ken describes it as one for the books. This was also the second time Ken asked how long her streak can go on. He got both daily doubles. Roan got 2 of the daily doubles, both of which were true daily doubles. The first he answered wrong and went back down to 0. We'll get to the second one after I summarize everything else up until that point.
Here's James Brown.
James Brown is still alive, and he looks good for his age. Yes, I know that's not the singer James Brown. I couldn't help make the obvious joke.
When this quarterback led them 98 yards for a touchdown on a series of plays known simply as The Drive.
Amy answers wrong, only for the right answer to appear to have come to her seconds later. Amy Schneider credited her girlfriend for her pop culture knowledge on the show. Amy Schneider from Oakland. If you've been watching her on the show, you know that she often gravitates to pop culture categories. What's your secret for your pop culture knowledge? She answers, well, I'd been auditioning for years, and I said it's a good thing that I did not get on before I started dating my girlfriend. She's a bit younger than me and much cooler than me. So the reason I know anything about current day pop culture is all thanks to her. Ken comments, yeah, I've often said to really go long on Jeopardy, you need to be young enough to still know the pop charts, or I guess know someone who does. That's a good tip. Amy revealed she's been auditioning for years. Since I've been thinking a lot about her first win, I wonder what if Andrew He won 6 games. We wouldn't know any of Amy's secrets if she lost immediately. I've also been saying for years that you really need to inform yourself on current, and of course previous entertainment to know the Jeopardy questions. I actually credit Jeopardy for my love of dramas I got into. I used to plan to audition myself. That's a whole other story, and I'm already sidetracked anyway. Amy entered the first round winning $7,600. Roan was in second place at $3,600, and Janice was in third at $2,000. Amy got the first daily double in Double Jeopardy, risked her trademark $4,000 for the last time, answered right, and went to $14,400. Roan got the second daily double in Double Jeopardy. He made it a true daily double, answered correctly, and went to $15,600. This was the point when it was not a runaway for Amy, who was doing so well too. Not even a minute before he got the second daily double, Amy was $18,000 ahead of Roan. I imagine it would have only been much closer if Roan got the first daily double correct. Amy had a Double Jeopardy winning $27,600. Roan was in second place at $17,600, and Janice was in third place at $3,200. The final Jeopardy category was countries of the world. The question was, wait, right as I was looking for the clip, I remembered, wasn't countries of the world also the category when Matamodio lost? The final Jeopardy category was countries of the world. The question was Nazi Germany. It was. That's insane. That's the second coincidence among the big 4 on Amy's loss. We'll get to the one I already knew after we look at the question. The question was, the only nation in the world whose name in English ends in an H. It's also one of the 10 most populous. By this point, I wasn't even thinking of a guess. I was concentrated how much Amy and Roan could have wagered since Amy lost. Amy didn't think of an answer. The answer was Bangladesh. Roan Talsma was the only one to answer correctly. He wagered $12,000, which took him to a total of $29,600. He was already ahead of Amy before her answer was revealed. Or the fact that she didn't have an answer, I should say. Amy risked $8,000, taking her down to $19,600. Ken told the audience, Amy Schneider, congratulations. What a run. Thank you for the 2 months you spent with us. It was very special. It was remarkable. We'll be seeing you again at the Tournament of Champions. So now we have the answer. Roan Talsma is Amy Schneider's giant killer waiting in the wings. Remember that other coincidence? Amy Schneider and James Holzhauer lost to librarians from Chicago who lost the following game themselves. Now this is funny because Roan's anecdote was about giving dating advice to senior citizens, and he mentioned there was only one client he saw once. Meanwhile, we only saw Roan win once.
You got it.
Conference Championship 800.
Here's James Brown.
With time running out in an AFC title game in 1987, the Denver Broncos were trailing the Browns and pinned on their own 2-yard line when this quarterback led them 98 yards for a touchdown on a series of plays known simply as the drive.
Amy.
Who's Elway?
Correct.
Conference Championship 1000.
Finishing.
Now I do have more to say about this, so tune in for part 2, where we take a look at the aftermath of Amy Schneider's loss. Fortunately, since there hasn't been back-to-back champions, as we've seen on Matt Imodio's and Jonathan Fisher's reigns, that should give me more time to complete all 3. And as always, thank you for watching.